And they're off. But this is no competitive bike race. It's the weekly gathering in Poultney, Vermont of the Slow Rollers. An evening social ride open to all ages, all abilities, all for fun.
And our idea is for these rides is, can we ride bikes like we were kids again, like we were 12 years old? And the Slow Rollers concept is just do a short ride under 10 miles. If there's a hill, you walk up it. Everyone that's on the ride has to really engage with everyone else on the ride.
Organizer James Johnson owns the local bike shop, Analog Cycles, and builds custom all-terrain bikes under the brand name Tanglefoot Cycles. For years, Analog operated out of an old sugar shack in the woods. No electricity, no heat, no water.
Everything done the hardest way possible. At least I can say I think we had the only off-the-grid bike shop in the country. So that's, I'll take that.
Johnson decided to come in out of the cold and set up shop on Main Street, in part to handle Poultney's growing popularity as a mountain bike hotspot. Over the last 10 years, more than 50 miles of single-track bike trails have been laid out in the surrounding hills. Then there are the countless dirt roads.
The number one segment that's growing in cycling right now is gravel riding, and Poultney has dozens and dozens of miles of dirt roads that are low traffic, beautiful, scenic, all of the things that you want out of a gravel ride.
The rise of biking rolled into town just in time to offset the economic hit Poultney took when Green Mountain College closed.
And the Trails organization was kind of started up right at the perfect time to help embrace that change and bring us into this new chapter for Poultney and outdoor recreation in the town. Greg
O'Brien is with Slate Valley Trails, which, unlike most bike trail networks, is completely free. Crews are out this time of year spring cleaning the more than 50 miles of trail for the upcoming season. After all, word is out.
Young Trail Network that's really catapulted to the top of the list for destinations for mountain biking in Vermont.
People have actually moved here because the trails are here.
Katrin Maloney should know. She and her husband, Hardy Avery, were operating their business, Sustainable Trail Works, in Stowe when they were asked to help design the new trail system in Poultney from scratch.
It's interesting, this community didn't have mountain biking until we got here.
Hardy spent months and months trudging through the woods, plotting out a trail system that would cater to different abilities while minimizing impact on the land.
Trudging is not a good way to put it because it is just so fun. You go into the woods, you have your dog, you have your snacks. It's a beautiful day, you sit on a stump and have lunch, maybe take a nap for a little while. So you are trudging, but it's so fun.
After the project was done, the couple liked the quieter vibe of Poultney so much, they decided to stay.
Well, I think it's a beautiful spot.
Katrin hosts women's skills camps at their farmhouse, which is right on the trail network. They also opened Porcupine Bikes downtown.
Here we've been experiencing the same kind of rural decline that other small communities in the U.S. have experienced. We want to sort of be a force in reversing that and really, having a place that people want to come live and enjoy their lives and sort of revitalize the economy and the community.
Meanwhile, out on Hillside Road, the Slow Rollers are making their final turn. Tonight's destination, a bonfire at James Johnson's old Sugar Shack camp.
Cycling's best enjoyed with friends, and these folks start just as kind of random people that show up, but it's kind of become a pretty tight little group of people that just meet up weekly.
Hot dogs come out in force.
I got the power wiggle there.
And libations flow, including a Poultney specialty called Buck Buoy.
So Buck Buoy is bottom shelf scotch mixed with a bunch of maple syrup. It's supposed to be a 50-50 ratio. You will not find this anywhere except in East Poultney.
Is James worried about sharing this local treasure with the wider world?
No one's gonna go home and try this. They're gonna see us all drinking that, making these faces, and be like, no. But it's pretty all right.
Wow, unless you think the buck buoy is a crude concoction, James Johnson says it's common to drop a little star anise or vanilla bean into his jug. Very sophisticated and very Vermont.
Very Vermont. As for selling $4,000 custom bikes in a small town, Johnson says a lot of the sales are online. He ships all over the country, all over the world. But the most common thing is people come to Vermont, to Poultney, they try a couple of test rides, maybe have a little buck buoy. Next thing you know, they're buying a bike.
Smart.